Hello everybody. This is live stream number 40, I think. I know it's marked drawing practice number 37, but I believe that there are other lives that I've done outside of the standard drawing practice that I usually do. But yes, it is October 8th, 2024, and I'm going to be continuing on with my 3/4 perspective view of the head. So as you can see, I already got started doing this process here of this drawing. So I've used this drawing reference here. This is a reference here, and I used that, and using the Riley method that I introduced to you guys last week in the last live stream. So it's just going through step by step as to how I got from here to here, right? So step one, this one is step one here. I basically did a circle here, and then I did the usual Loomis method. I cut the side of the head, like slice it down, and that was where the air was going to go. I determined where exactly her eyes were going to be. It's not exact because over time I realized that I'm a bit off, but nonetheless I got the base of the shape of her face done as best as I could at the time. And then step two started adding in the details, so the eyes, the eyebrows, the shape of the lips. Lips are actually very difficult to draw, so I have to practice some more of my lips. So, and then last but not least, step three kind of reduce the structure lines that I had at the beginning and implement more of the defining lines of the face, as well as adding in her hair and everything like that. So that's basically what I have planned for today's live stream, just going through and drawing using references, and see where that goes. All right, so that was so that was the example that I did. So let me just take those off, and then so this is what I did last night, actually, because I found that I was a bit rusty, and I continued practicing and using references. As a matter of fact, all of these references that I use, they're all available on my Pinterest, which is in my description. At least I hope I remember to put it in. But if you go to my Pinterest under references, under heads, you should be able to see all the references that I use. You'll see the similarities. So I started off with this one here. I thought that I was a bit stiff here, so I found that, let me just try it again. This one, it came out even more stiffer, but I was a little bit more loose now, I would say. And then I went on to do this one, so I numbered them all, so I know which one I did first, which one I did second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So this one was the third one. So this one I didn't really focus too much on the underlining structure of the face. I kind of started with a square shape. I mean, I have a circle here, like as you can see, there's the circle and everything, but I think for the overall shape of his face, I went more with eventually which I eventually erased over time, and then just kind of found myself loosening up a bit, right? And then I did this one, number 4. So this one I'm a bit looser now, and I'm really trying to concentrate and, you know, see where my understanding really will take me. So I'm happy with this one as well. And then number 5, this one, I didn't get a chance to finish coloring the hair or anything like that, but I got the underlining focus, which was the structure of the face. So I did that as well, and I'm incorporating more of both the Loomis method and the Riley method. I know I said in my recent email list that I hope most of you are going to be signing up to. I said that I wasn't going to use the Riley method, but there is certain areas where I think would help in my overall execution of the face, such as this area here where the eyebrows is, and I guess the nose. So I tried to, and I did it with this one as well, trying to find those planes, you know what I mean? And then I did this one very, very quickly because why not? It's a side view, and I've done my fair share of practice for side views. All right, so that's basically what I hope to accomplish for today's live stream. Yeah, so let me just go over to the next sheet that I have, and I already started on this one here. So this again is based on a reference that that is available on my Pinterest board. Yeah, I figured let me just get a head start and see where that goes. So I don't think I have the reference picture on this sheet, but let me see if I could show you all the reference. Hopefully I could find it. Let's see here. Yes, so here is the reference right there on the far left, top left. And yeah, so this link is available in my description, so y'all could go ahead and see where I'm finding all of these reference images from. And I have some reference images that I'm going to use right now, so let me just move this to the side. Oh, actually, let me just move it down. Yeah, I'll move it down like this, because yes, so there is the second reference image that I'm going to be using today. Yes, so I've already been pre-practicing ahead of time, so hopefully I'm not as stiff. Drawing live in front of an audience is very different from when you are just drawing by yourself. So we shall see how things turn out, and if anybody who is watching has any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, I will just begin drawing here. So. all these helper lines. Soon I will be able to just draw it as is. Kind of like what I've been doing before. And yeah, but again, this is just a good practice so that we will have that understanding of the shape of the face and the underlining structure. Hello, Buddha Belly. Nice to see you. Welcome back. How are things? Been drawing a lot. My bodies are looking less rigid. Yay. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That's great news. Great news. It's true when they say like the more you draw the better, or at least the more confidence you will have. And yes, your individual lines will become less scratchy and more confident, you know. So that's very good news to hear. Proud of you. Keep up the good work. All right, so structure of the eyes. I still find that I have to come up with a better solution for placement of my eyes, but I think that instead of trying to get it exact. I should just go with the flow with what I've been doing in the past, and see what happens there. Maybe I should have a session on how to draw teeth. I think I should. It's funny you say that. I'm a huge fan of Tim McBurney, and I've been watching his videos on teeth and noses. Ooh, we should go check out his videos then. Because it's true what they say, like the more you do something and it just becomes, you see more of the flaws, I should say, you know? More flaws and more things that you see yourself improving on, right? So let's see. he draws Pinocchio. His faces are so different. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, definitely go check his videos out, and compare and make some notes, you know. Yes, in one day the improvements all come together. Yes, exactly. Because the more you do something, the better at it you should become, right? Especially if you have the proper training. I know that there are many people that say that, yes, I've been drawing for how many years and things like that. Yes, but were you drawing for all those years while learning the proper techniques, so to speak, right? Because one could draw, but if you're drawing the wrong way, right? Not to say that, you know, it's not that serious, but for those who are trying to make a career out of their art, I mean, it is it is very, very important that you should at least stumble upon the fundamentals of art. You know, if you're going to be drawing people, you have to know the basic structure of the face, right? And just know where things how things ought to be, and you have to be able to know it accurately, and draw as many faces as you stumble across, and not just stick to, you know, what you only like, right? But if you're doing art as a hobby, then by all means do what you must. And kind of don't want to spend too long on one person, so that's why you see me going a bit faster. I'm just trying to get it all completed so I can move on to the next person. And one other thing that people must practice, I know not everybody is on a tablet, but it is important that you should try to flip your screen. I know it's difficult on a sketchbook, but if you are on a drawing tablet, try to flip your screen, right, so that it's facing the opposite way. That's also a good way to see your drawing in a different light, right? So that way you will know that, you know, it doesn't look off, right? So right now I'm just trying to make adjustments as I see fit here, and make corrections, you know, kind of move things over to the other side, and Okay. Just little things that you could work on as you are completing your sketch. And so you don't want your eyes to get too adjusted to one way of to how it looks one way. Always try to flip your screen so that you could see more errors, right? I feel like if his eye needs to be rotated just a little bit. Just a little bit like that. And okay, I think that should be good. Let's rotate that back. All right, so that's the second one for the day. All right. Put that one there. Okay. So this one is the third drawing that I'm going to do. All right. Her face is it has a more roundish face. So we'll see how well I could incorporate that into the final. And yeah, we shall see. It actually looks more of a side view drawing, but I'll consider it a 3/4 view. All right. So far, so good. Just adding in those major details that would make it just come together. I'm already adding adjustments that I see that I may have gone off course. Yep. Enyo-san, quick stop by just to say hi. Hello. Long time no see. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yes, all is good over here. How are you? hello. Welcome. Just going over practice session here. I hope that everyone is able to see the reference clearly. Yeah, should probably zoom in a bit, but I kind of prefer to see, or at least to draw my my drawings from afar, just because you can't necessarily zoom in into your sketchbook, so it's just what I'm accustomed to, just drawing from afar. So yeah. Hope you guys are doing your practicing as well. If you haven't had the time to, it's okay. I was on a break as well, just trying to come on back and have a more sustainable schedule, and a schedule that I would be able to stick with, you know. So far so good. Now it's time for the other eye. Okay, so I think I got the gist of her face here, so I think I'm just gonna just draw her hair, and yeah, that would be that. The only thing left is just earrings and all that other stuff that goes along with it. Okay, and then flipping it to the other side, and I think yes, so it would be the nose that's in the way. Nose. Oops. Okay, and she's turning out good. Thank you. Are you using the same reference I am for your own drawings with a belly, or are you just watching? Because I would really like to see what everybody else is doing, at least for their sketches and everything like that. Trying to see if I could have like a showcase, you know. Yeah, send me a video, well, not a video, but like a picture of your sketch and everything, you know, just so that, you know, could see how you're improving. Not today. Did on the gymnasts. I've been working on a storyboard or comic of a play I wrote. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. That's very, very cool. Well, don't let me disturb you from your goals, from your plans. You keep on, and yeah, all the best. I hope hope that the world will be able to see it. And yeah. How do I send it? Instagram. You could send a DM, of your sketch on Instagram. No, I'm just learning. Oh, well, over time, over time, you will want to be able to share all what you've learned to the public. But I understand if you're not ready to share what you have learned or what you have so far. It's best to keep those kinds of things private for now, yeah. Especially if this is something that God has put in your heart to do, then yeah, I completely understand. Use the opportunity now to learn and yeah, pray and ask God for guidance. And keep practicing, yes, of course. Keep practicing. And I don't mean that as in because I know that there's a stigma when people get upset when they hear other artists say, oh, just practice, and that's pretty much all that's left. But what I mean by keep practicing is this: if you know that there is an area where you are in need of improving, then that's what you practice, right? So, and you have to continue to be consistent, right? So, what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to have some sort of schedule, right? Some sort of way to show up and keep myself accountable, right? Because I do have other plans aside from this, right? So it's just a matter of becoming more comfortable, more consistent, and also faster, right? I also want to try to get faster at what I plan to do, right? So all of this is building up for something greater. All right, so this is my third sketch, and I think it's my favorite one so far today. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite one so far today. Okay, so alright, let's save that and let us move on to drawing number 4. So what time is it now? 11:24. Okay, so it's just been almost an hour in, and yep, so far so good. Let me just reduce the opacity just a little bit, and let me see if I could get started on the third one. Put her over here so I could have all this space here in the center. Okay. So I have this circle here, but immediately what I see is like a square shape. So I'm just gonna continue to draw that square shape like this, and then work my way around what I see here. So you see that slice there, and then He has very long ears, so. Alright. And draw his draw that circle there, because that's technically what I see. And then okay. I sent you what I've been working on in my sketchbook this week. Oh, okay, perfect. I'll go check it out after. Yeah, that's exciting. I will go and check it out for sure. And yeah, hopefully plans do go according to, or things go according to your plan, in terms of your sketchbook and your comic idea. Yeah. So let's see how this looks from the other side. Even if they don't go as planned, I love getting better. Yeah. How do you figure out where to put the bill of the hat? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So basically, I'm looking at, because this is the structure of the head right now, right here, right? So the hat is gonna be layered over top of it, right? So let's picture that his head, right, is right here, right? At least the top of his head, assuming that he has no hair, right? And then I'm measuring, so I may have done his ear a bit too high up. So I'm just going to bring that down just a little bit, right? Just like this, right? So that the hat has like a, let me see if I could switch the colors so that you could see. So the hat, this area here, that's where the hat is in accordance to his ear, and then you're just doing the top of it based like that, right? So it's just this curve right here, but this is the area where I'm measuring it from, if that makes sense. Okay. Right, so that's why I brought his ear a bit down, right? So now it's just let me see if I could fix the creases here just a little bit too, right? And then his hat will go in a curve like so, right? Obviously it's not going to be exact, just like in the reference, but it's going to be close enough. So his hat is going to just be over top like this, and I'm just doing that there, and then it's gonna be like a curve just like that, and it's gonna go right by where his eyebrow is, right here, right? So that's where the end of it is going to go, right? At least for me. So, and again, I'm measuring it based on how it will look on my own drawing, right? So, because I'm not trying to make an exact copy, right? So it has like a little buckle here, and then there is a space. Oops, should probably clean that up a bit, just a bit. Clean here, right, so that there's an actual like space. Oops. You made that way easier. Oh, so much easier than when I tried. Yeah, it's not a matter of like, again, this is just learning how to observe, right? I always tell my students, you have to be able to observe, see like an artist, right? Understand that you're not gonna get things to a T unless you have a grid and you have the exact measurements and whatnot, right? But when it comes to a sketch like this, right, just already have that understanding that it's not going to look exactly like the reference picture. So it's just a matter of figuring out where certain things should go, how thick or how thin your lines are going to be in certain areas, and just go for it. A lot of it is just winging it too. At least for me. A lot of it is just winging things. Right, so but yes, measuring where things are in accordance to other things, then you make adjustments as you see fit. Right, so then for here, I'm going to just erase the head, right? Because now that we know that it's going to be in here somewhere, right? Now I'm gonna also erase some of the structure lines because they can get in the way. I'm putting them in just to have a proper foundation. That's basically all that they're there for, especially at the beginning. The more I do more of the heads, more head practices, then I'll be able to see the structure and draw as such, and I wouldn't need help for the structure, right? I wouldn't need those helper lines. I wouldn't need the Loomis method and the Riley method or whatever method that I concocted over the years, So he has some hair still, so let's give him some hair. Alright. He has a little bit of a just a little bit of a beard, or at least some facial hair, but yeah. Let's do some lines here, and let's do little bit of a jaw, because he still has one, even though it's very much covered up in skin. And due to his age. All right. I feel like if he's looking up, at least mine is. But all right, so here's, and then some more wrinkles. All right, let's flip this back. All right. I like him better the other way. Yeah. I might flip him the other way. Just because you said so. Yeah, but the shortcut, yeah, the shortcut, it flips the entire page. But, yeah. It's okay. That's because we got accustomed to him going the other way or looking the other way, so, you know, so. All right. Okay, well, that's basically it for this sketch. Yep. So far so good. All right, so this is sketch number 4. I do have one more, but I don't think I will have the time because it's already it's close to 12 my time. So maybe I will just I will do a time lapse and post it on maybe a YouTube short or something like that. I don't know, something. But this is the final sketch that I wanted to sketch for today, but alas, we are out of time. At least I am, because I gotta go. But yes, this is progress of what I did today, and I think my favorite is the girl. Yeah, the girl and the old guy too. But yeah, because I think she just looks a bit more stylized, I should say. Um, Whereas this one, I think he's a bit stiff, and maybe a bit unfinished as well. Maybe I just have to finish coloring his eyes and his hair and everything like that. This guy is okay. Again, it's warming up. I like how I did his eyes and maybe the eyebrow, like the brow section. And then, yeah, her attitude comes out most. I don't know what is it. I always gravitate to drawing people with slight pout in their face, like a frown, like a pout, like a little showcase of an attitude. I don't know. But yeah, and then there's this sweet old man here. Wrinkles, lines look okay. The formation of his head structure looks good to me too. But yeah, this is all just a practice, and I hope that you're able to pick up on something. And don't worry, Buddha Belly, I will be taking a look at your sketches that you sent me on Instagram. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to look at it now or and like have it display on the screen here, but I don't think that you would want that. So yeah, I'll look at it privately and then we'll have a discussion through the messages through Instagram. Okay? So with that being said, thank you so much to everybody who stopped by and left a comment. I hope that everybody who is also practicing drawing their faces, I hope that you're able to learn something, because I am learning a lot here doing these live streams every week. And like I said, it's not gonna be like this forever. Like, I'm not just gonna be drawing faces like this. Eventually I'm going to move on to something else, right? So I think last week I was doing more of the human body, and I was doing a lot of gesture drawings of people in poses, specifically athletes, and it carried on into the beginning of this year as well. And then gradually I moved on to faces, and then digital painting, and then yeah, it's a whole step-by-step process that I had planned to do earlier this year, because by now I would have been doing I guess more fun stuff, at least for me, because you all may or may not know that I do use Blender for my projects, and I want to incorporate more 3D modeling into my live streams. It's just a matter of planning out what to do and how to make it more interesting. But anyway, I hope that you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.